Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for April 2021. How you guys doing out there? From the looks of your cards, you're doing pretty good. I've pulled some tarot cards for you. And some oracle cards. So you have childhood innocence here, and you have black tourmaline. Protect your energy. Okay, so let's get started over here with this Queen of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Cups, and you have the Five of Swords. Um, I almost don't even want to read this one because the rest of it's so good, but it's there. Um, but let's start off with the Queen of Pentacles. Of course, that's the first card to come out, and that's you. I mean, that's the Virgo. That's the Earth energy. That's the Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is being just self-sufficient, being very earthy. Obviously, you have a couple of Earth cards here, anyways, and you have a lot of major arcana cards. So you've got a lot of energy going on around you, Virgo. But look at you have here. You have this is someone she's centered, she's grounded, she's connected. She realizes and understands her connection to everything, to all living things. She's very connected to this earth. She's very creative. She's very resourceful, successful in whatever she tries, applies herself to. And apparently a lot of you are doing that because you have these two nine cards here, which is the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, which are, both of these cards are about abundance and prosperity and contentment and appreciating what you have and just being full, just being happy and content. So these are, you can't get much better than these cards here. So things, if you've been going through some kind of battle, rough patch, a lot of burden over here, and you got this guy here fighting, but that battle's ended. It's over, and they're walking away from it. But this guy here, he's just kind of wanting to keep fighting, wanting to keep holding on to something. So, and that's the burden. That's the burden there. So, what I want to say to you, Virgo, is that's just something you need to release. That's just something you need to let go and release because you have all of this. So, whatever this is, it's just not worth it to keep holding on to it and letting it cause you, um, this burden. So for some of you, you might actually have a lot of things that are overwhelming you, or you know, you might be feeling burdened by some things. But again, I mean, you're walking away from that with this Death card. This Death card, you are in transformation here, Virgo. You probably have been, aware of that for quite some time. It's a process. It doesn't happen in one day. It doesn't happen overnight. I mean, of course, death can be sudden and something sudden changing, but I think in this reading for you, it's more of this gradual process of releasing, letting go, and transforming new into a new way of being. You're going from this burden here in this one to releasing that, letting it go, transforming, coming into the sun. So you're leaving that death, you're leaving that burden, and you're letting it die, you're letting it go, and you're walking right into that sun. and that star. I mean, these are very positive cards. I can't really stress that enough. What's not positive about the sun, right? So this is a real awakening for some of you. Like just had this real awakening within yourself, and you're changing the way you look at things, see things, believe how you are, just everything. I mean, you're letting go of things that just weren't working, things that were dead, and you're walking out from that dark space into that sunlight, into that star, that healing, uh, balanced, wonderful star energy. Um, and when you change within, I mean, your life changes without. So maybe that's why you've got all these cards here, because you're changing, and it's just gonna create more and more positive things coming in for you. And even if everything isn't positive and wonderful in your life right now, because I mean nobody's life is perfect. There's little hiccups here, but you'll be at peace within on some level because you have that star and you have that sun. So it's kind of like you're walking here through your garden and you're saying to the people here who want to bring you drama or things that want to, old stuff that wants to come up, you're not allowing it. You're not going to allow it anymore. A lot of you Virgos, you're going to be like, you're going to put up your boundaries, your healthy boundaries, and you're going to say, nope, we're not doing that no more. We're not we're not doing this no more. We're not carrying around your stuff. We're not carrying around other people's stuff. We're not carrying around other people's problems. We're not carrying around other people's negative energy. Protect your energy with that black tourmaline. See, some of you haven't been doing that. You've been having difficulty doing that, perhaps, because you have that world reverse that can indicate struggling with putting up healthy boundaries, among other things. But so yeah, you're protecting your energy now, Virgo. You're saying this stuff I'm carrying around here isn't even mine. See, I'm getting that real strong for some of you. This isn't even mine. This isn't even my fight. This isn't my burden. I don't know why I'm even carrying this around anymore. And you're gonna say no, no more with that. No more with that. I'm going out in the sun. I'm gonna get some vitamin D. I'm going out in the sun. I'm gonna mix and create a better life for myself. And so it's really beautiful. I'm gonna get back into that childhood innocence, go out and play, take that beautiful child that still lives within me and feel that joy and wonder again. That hermit, you've done that work, you're in there, you've shined that light on this stuff. You've realized that some of these burdens, not all of them, of course some of them were your own, but a lot of them weren't your own. A lot of them were other people's problems, other people's stuff that you somehow took on. People get in your environment and you soak up that energy, or you've just always got people around you looking and needing, and they just can't get it together. So you end up, dealing with the fallout. And it's kind of like you're saying to people, what part of that is my problem? you know, um, I don't have a dog in that fight. What are you coming to me for? You need to go deal with that on your own or something. I'm not saying to be, I'm not saying you not be helpful or anything when you can, but the point is that you've been taking on other people's stuff, cramping up your energy here. And now you're saying no. Yeah. So here you have the world reversed, the page of pentacle reversed, and the four of cups reversed. And that one's another one where it's reversed. So it's like you're done with that sitting under that tree. You're getting done with that sitting under that tree. This is your kind of advice, Rose. So it's telling you Get out from under that tree now, man. You're lightening up that load and you're transforming, but there still might be some things you're still kind of regretting. The shoulda, coulda, woulda, the what if and all that. You're not, you need to let that go if you haven't. And I think it's part of your transformation. It's part of this process, letting go of those last three things you're still kind of holding on to that you're regretting. And, or, maybe I should have did this, could have did that, would have did that. It didn't. So, doesn't matter now. What matters now is you are here and you did what you did. You didn't do what you didn't do. And now you have the opportunity to do whatever it is you like to um, set a new course for yourself. The past is the past. What's lost is lost, and we let that go and we move on, and that's what we're doing. Our world's upside down here a little bit in our page of pentacle. The page of pentacle, the world and the that's more of that. It's like you got somewhat overwhelmed. You might have been feeling kind of stuck, and before you've decided, well, I'm just gonna let that go. But the world upside down could means you're a little overwhelmed. You need to take a rest. You need to take a break. Maybe don't take on anything new that's going to add to your load. I mean, because like I said, you still have your life. You still have your load, you still have your responsibilities and things, and so some of you might be feeling a little overwhelmed with some of those things. So it's time, maybe not time to take on more extra work or commit yourself to something else that you're not going to be able to handle. Okay, you're full up here, is what I'm getting. So take a rest. Some of you need a vacation, literally. Some of you need to take a rest. This card here too, Page of Pentacles reversed. This could be saying to you, I think it is for some of you, don't overspend, don't be reckless with your money. You might want to make sure you're saving some up and not spending it foolishly. Also, this is a card of learning, and so literally learning, going to school, learning a skill, that kind of thing. And so you may have been doing a lot of studying or a lot of learning something or too many things, and now you're kind of getting overwhelmed with that. You kind of need a rest. So you've learned a lot, and you're doing well with that. And now you need to take a little break. Again, you're not wanting to take on more. Finish this course of whatever you're studying, whatever skill you've been working on. Focus on that, not too many different things that are going to overwhelm you. And take a break when you need to take a break. You can't always be the busy bee. You have to rest sometimes, Virgo. So this one's telling you to get up, move away from these things. Actually, too, with this one, move your body. Your body needs movement to be healthy. Some of you might be sitting around too much. This one can indicate that too, that there's been some laziness on your part. So you might want to get some more physical activity into your day to day. I'm not saying go, I just told you to rest. Now I'm telling you to exercise. But the physical body needs movement. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to go run a marathon. Just get up and move your body. Take a walk, get up, do some yoga, do some stretching, dance in your living room, whatever. Move your body around every day so that it can be healthy. Also, I want to say, maybe lazy eating, junky eating. Make sure you're putting something healthy, into your body every day. Drink more water, hydrate, because she's a healthy person. The pentacle, she eats her vegetables. She takes her vitamins, eats her vegetables. She's grounded. She's solid. She's balanced. She's pretty remarkable. person, so well-rounded in the upright position. That's, great. So, there may be some things, like I said, the boundaries. If you have some black tourmaline, or if you'd like to get some, that's good to carry around with you when you're going into places that you know the energy is sucking for you. Walking into anything that feels tense when you're around people like that you have to be around, like at work or wherever, where you don't really have a choice of who you're around, and people are being negative and nasty, or you're just, it's not that they're bad people or anything, it means just their energy is sucky and you're feeling it because you're probably an empath and sensitive, and so you need to protect your energy so you can be over here in the sunshine and star and feeling good, and not this guy. Not this guy, walking around with everybody else's sucky energy. So get you some black tourmaline, or any other kind of protective, stone that protects your energy. If you don't know them, you can look them up. A black obsidian, anything black is generally a protective stone. So look for the black stones. And there's others as well. Hematite, that's kind of that shiny, metally, metallic stone. Um, that one's more like a mirror type of thing, a reflective stone. But I like the black tourmaline and the black obsidian, so um, you don't have to go spend a bunch of money on it. You can just go to your shop and get a small piece of it, and you don't need a giant chunk. And it doesn't cost that much, and it's really, it's really worth having. I have a necklace with this that I put on sometimes, and sometimes I just stick them in my pocket or whatever. Again, that childhood innocence kind of reminds me of this sun card here. It's just, it's got that youth, that baby child on the horse. The sun is also being your authentic self, and when you're a child, you're more your authentic self than when you're a little child, because you don't care. When you're a very young child, and they just have no shame. They say whatever. They run around naked in front of people and they don't care. That kind of childhood innocence. I'm not telling you run around naked, but you know what I'm getting at. There's no shame. They're who they are, and they don't care what you think. And that's the energy here. Get in touch with that child, heal any old child wounds you need so you can continue with that transformation, and just be youthful, just within. I don't care how old you are. I'm no spring chicken. There's that child in you, and there's that wonder. Find new things that you can wonder at. Go places you never been. See things. Read books you never read. Um, Eat something you never ate. Drink something you never. Try something new. That saying, when's the last time you did something for the first time? Children are always doing everything for the first time. And that's what you're being asked to do, is go do something for the first time. You can be 85 and never have done this or had that. So, you can still do it. Doesn't matter how old you are. Your body might not be able to go run a marathon, but you could still, taste that piece of fruit you never tasted, have that meal you never ate, go to a place you've never been, even if it's not even that far away from you. It doesn't have to be across the world. It could be, uh, the next town over. The little shop you never went in, the little museum you never went into, something like that. Just anything. There's a million things. It doesn't have to be earth shattering or get on a plane and go across the planet. You can do that. But it doesn't mean, it doesn't mean it has to be something like that. Any little thing, just children, they see a little bug they've never seen before and they're fascinated. So just, you know, anything that you can wake up that wonder in you. Oh, what is this? Like I said, read a book by an author you never read before, or just something different. Um, so I'm going to leave it there with you, Virgo. I mean, this is a great reading. It's all positive transformations for you. Um, and just protect your energy. Be mindful of that. Is it yours or is it theirs? If it's yours, then you deal with it. If it's theirs, you let it go. It's theirs to carry, not you. Okay, Virgo, wonderful reading. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that really resonates with some of you and offers you some kind of guidance and may brighten your day, because it really is a positive reading. And so there's that. Happy April to you guys, and be blessed, Virgo.